I'm live. Hello and welcome to another Adventure Beer Advent Calendar review. So today is day 7. A bloody wet day. What an horrible day it's been. Horrible day. Not nice for being a gardener. And, people in offices get their nice warm this time of the year. Bloody freezing outside and wet. But anyway, so day 7. I can see number 7 there, so let's dive straight in. And it's a bottle. There we go. Okay. So, good evening, Benjamin. Horrible bloody weather. Horrible. So, from Matlock Wolds Farm, handcrafted ales, it's their to the bitter end. Never had this one before, so brand new beer for me. Have had the brewery before. They make some great beers, to be fair. Our handcrafted ales are made in Matlock using traditional methods, striving for character and innovation. Good evening, Beer and Buildings. Using the finest available malt and hops to the bitter end, unfiltered and unfined. So it says here, a ruby-coloured ale with a rich malty background and lots of earthy, grassy flavours coming through. Notes of chocolate, nuts and pine with a nice long bitter finish. Now then, take it steady and drink responsibly. Never. 4.2%. Who's on an impis? Oh, you're on a Cern Abbas tonight. Tiger Tom. 4.4%. So yeah, what an horrible day. Good evening, Kevin. School trips to Matlock back in the day. I like Matlock, I do. It's not a bad area, to be fair. Some nice pubs in Matlock. I wanted to go in the Titanic Bod bar. Don't know why it's called Bod. Here we go. This works brilliantly, this does. Because I can, when it comes to doing like a photo, when you zoom in and put the photo, you can shrink right down and just get that and miss me out the equation. That's even better. Good evening, Evil Ginge. So, hope no one's been working outside today. If you have, you've been wet because, by gosh, it's been a rum day. I'm sick of the bloody weather. I am pissy wet weather. And I think they forget about me when I'm outside. Don't realise that I'm there and very, very wet. Well, they're all sitting there drinking coffee and nice and warm. Oh, well, is what it is. Did a 5K run this morning. Was horrible. Fair play on the 5K. Yeah, last time I tried a 5K when I was knackered. Then again, when I was in my 20s, I could do it. I was always running, but now I'm just trying to run to get some in the dry. So, here's the beer. Decent sized head on it. Slightly off-white head. Nice ruby. A few things peed me off today, so can't say anything on camera. I can feel myself venting. So, yeah, you never know who's watching. And one has to be careful. Even it being pissing down in Manchester. Yeah. But thank God for beer. That's all I can say. So, let's have a smell of it. Certainly can smell the pine. Certainly malty. Smell of pine. Yeah, these, as far as I know, it's a small brewery. I've never ever been to the brewery, so I don't really know much about the brewery. I've had their beers before. Don't seem to make new beers very often, as far as I know anyway, but I need to check the website out. Really, it's surprising because it's one of the only breweries whose website I don't think I've checked out, unless they haven't even got a website. They've not got the back to give us a www, but yeah, awful day. I'm ready for Christmas now. I once I get my loo time confirmed, I'm going to book the whole lot. And if I can get 2 days or 3 days loo time, I'm going to make a nice long break. Here's open, eh? Ooh, nice character to that. I get pine, I get spice, malty. That's not bad at all, that isn't. I've seen the good old fella Rasco and Disco. They've got the Alter Ego box. They're doing an unboxing on their channel. I'm not sure if they're actually doing a review as well. But they've got Ragnify. So it'd be interesting to hear and see what they think of it. Just to see what another beer reviewer thinks of, it's always, I've been watching Untapped to see what people think of it. Obviously, like all stouts, better at room temperature than bloody cold. I actually don't understand why they put any stout in keg. Got to be honest. Always nice to have a break. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm at that moment now, and it doesn't help when the weather's been so crap. Retail, Evil Ginge, I absolutely know how shit it is. In fact, one year, we're right the way up till Christmas Eve. They had the night staff in, and they still kept us on the shop floor. And it was like, well, why don't you let us go at 12 o'clock? Night staff are in, because they're on an early shift to get their hours in. They could have let us go. Oh, no, we need you here. Don't fucking need us there at all. And then my boss, need you back in on Boxing Day. So working up till 6 o'clock Christmas Eve, get Christmas Day off in Boxing Day. I was livid. No one was buying beer on Boxing Day. Well, I did. I just walked around the shop looking at the bargains and cribbing some of the bargains in the back. And then I spent 150 quid and had some amazing bargains. Yeah. Fresh turkeys for a £5. Get in. Sent the wife up to the shop, got the fresh turkey. And Black Norfolk turkey was 85 quid. Just shows you how much they make. Went down to a £5. Get in. Hey. And what was the other one? Was it a greasy bloody thing? It was. I can't remember what it was. It's not chicken or turkey, but something else along them lines. And yeah, greasy as fuck. Only started getting boxing off since COVID. Yeah. I don't think any shop should be open Boxing Day. It's disgusting. Why? There's no need for it. Absolute greed on supermarkets. Good evening, Alan. Today we've got -6 and sun. Ouch. Tomorrow, heavy snowstorm, about 30 to 50 centimetres. Bloody hell. -5. I mean, I got wet through today, but I'd rather have rain and be a bit warm than them temperatures. Yeah, not nice temperatures. Not nice temperatures to be outside, to be fair. There's no need for it. There's no need for shops to be open the way they are. What makes me laugh is when you get these idiots at 6 o'clock on Boxing Day standing outside places like Next for sales. And it's like, are you that fucking desperate to buy old clothes? Old clothes that they're reducing down because they want rid of them in their sales. And it makes me laugh. I'd never go to a sale now. I'm just not interested. Because it was like Black Friday at Sainsbury's. They bought all the crap out that they wanted rid of, that they can't sell anyway. They put a high price on it beforehand. So legally they can say you're getting 60% off, but you're not. You're getting some old crap that they don't want. And this is standard play. I mean, unless you see something that actually is genuine, you've been watching it all year. But the fact of the matter is that a lot of these so-called Black Friday bargains are actually rubbish. And having worked in retail, you watch it and you see it as well. I mean, to be fair, I did crack a good bargain, but these were like discontinued laptops and they're only for sale to staff. And I got like a £300 laptop for 150 quid. Can't imagine anything worse than queuing for a sale. Extra up at the best of times. Exactly. What's everyone? Yeah, we'll put that on the. There we go. Show. So, what's everyone planning on drinking over the Christmas period? Lots of beer. I've got Irish creams, but other than that, I'm not going too crazy. I don't think I am anyway. Over the Christmas period. trying not to get too drunk, you know, in the grand scheme of things. I need to find me 6 litres of Imperial Stout. I don't know where I put it. There's 3 bottles with 2 litres in each bottle, and I know I ain't drank it, but I can't find it. And it's not the ones on the floor in the shed, because I've actually, with that, I've actually done some taste testing, and it's not that. Put it down your neck. No, I don't think I have. Like you say, half these sales are just a con. They are doing buildings. Yeah, absolutely a con. Drinking Jaipur, £1.89 a can. Moon bargains. Fair play. Good evening, Shane. Good evening, Disco. I was just on about your unboxing and review. So have you actually tried the Ragnify already? Be interesting to see what you think about it. I did mention it, and I've actually shared it on my page on Facebook and Instagram. I'm planning on getting through the beer stash. Built up too much this year, not drinking enough. Fair play. To be fair, the beer wall is at its biggest it's been in well over a year. Yeah. And I've got another 40 bottles for Christmas and cans. So, yeah, it's... I mean, I've got some lovely impy stouts just here that I'm going to be trying to slip one in, as it were. But every now and again to review. And I've had 3 so far, and they've been amazing. Blue Monkey, I tell you what, they have released 6 game-changing impy stouts. Bless them. I can't drink much Boxing Day, Christmas Day, working Boxing Day. Ouch. I want a mini keg for the few days in run up to Christmas. Track Simone. I had track I think it was Simone for the beer, for my little Raggy Beer Festival at the wedding. And that really was nice. Very decent. I think I had a mild from them as well. Definitely would do track again. Not done the Ragnify yet. Running out of time again. We'll message you. No worries, mate. No worries. I'd be interested to see what you think of it, and drink it at room temperature. Don't drink it cold. Yeah, let it warm up. I thought it was good cold, because we had it in the tap room, and bloody hell, it was cold. And then I bought the can home and drank it at home, and yeah, it was bang on. We in Norway keep everything closed from 23rd December. 23rd? That's a bit early. At 8 o'clock until 27th at 8 a.m. And the first offers only come in on 2nd of January at 8 a.m. I think that's actually really good. Give people Christmas off. Let people enjoy festivities. You know, you work all year. You get a lot of the time, zero appreciation. Certainly not the appreciation. Certainly some people get... I find it, even in my own workplace, that there's appreciation, but it certainly don't get aimed my way. My room temperature's cold at the moment. Boiler's gone. Oh, Jesus, not a good time for the boiler to go, mate. We've had our boiler go 3 Christmases. Yeah, and we've had our cooker die on Christmas Day as well. Fucking killed Christmas. We had to put we had fan assisted, so we had to put it in the traditional oven. It was never anyway near as good. I have a lovely staff safe to drink over the Christmas period. Just difficult not having a sneaky one beforehand. Yes, sneaky ones. That's the only problem with doing a beer review in here. Doing the lives and that, and the beer review in here. I can't sneak a beer. Yeah, winds me up a treat. Yeah. The only chance I've got is if I cut the live off at about 25 minutes and then sneak a beer, then I still get a bollocking. 9 o'clock tonight. Yeah, that's what I'm drinking, mate. So, now camera's not there, is it? So, handcrafted bitter to the bitter end from Matlock Wolds Farm. No, I hardly ever drink off camera, to be fair. So, yeah, I might have a quick one at night just before I go to bed. Just helps me sleep. And I don't mean silly either, but no, I don't sit there drinking beer anymore. No, not even at Christmas, I don't. I'm sure I had me and Piss. I've got a Baileys. I've got my Baileys to review though. Might have to bring that in here later and do a review of it. But yeah, 9 o'clock tonight. Got to pick the son up from karate, so hopefully he enjoys it tonight. He's got this little twat, but giving him some grief and a bit of bullying at karate. And obviously you're not allowed to hit him, but this lad slapped him in the face the other week, and fucking would if I see him outside. Yeah, Ruby Bitter. Yeah. Have a good evening, and moto, as we say in Norwegian. Bless you. So yeah, the head's settled now. Nice ruby looking, nice ruby pour on it. Disco. I don't know if you use YouTube, but you know, because I've got these directly in front of the camera, you know, for your thumbnails, you have posh thumbnails. I can't do the posh thumbnails, but I can zoom out and it just puts the beer in the thumbnail. Brilliant. I've learned that tonight. You learn all the time, don't you? Wasn't a lovely old pub with a log fire in Birmingham the other day. I do like a real fire. I'd love a log burner, but then cost of wood these days is so expensive. If you've got your own woods and you can go and chop a dead tree down, then you're laughing. But cost of everything's so stupidly expensive. I have about 3 or 4 beers on a night when I do drink, usually 3 nights a week, so 12 beers a week. Fair play. Not sure how many I have a week. I'm not counting. Just promised my wife I won't buy any more before Christmas. Well, you say that, and then Neon Raptor are releasing their Centaur Army literally next week. Barrel aged. I think they're releasing a couple of barrel aged versions of it and the normal version. And then Bogger Me, Bang the Elephant are bringing out 3 Impy Stouts next week. And it's like, can you just leave my pockets alone? Can't afford it. No, you'd be surprised, Benjamin. Struggle. My thumbnails ain't posh, just knocked together on camera. 3 programs, self-taught. Yeah, I can't do all that. Yeah, my thumbnails look absolutely crap. That's why. That's why. You know, whereas other people are a lot better at doing things, I can't. So I just stick to whatever's easy. I usually rob a photo off Untapped, and if my photos don't look good, I'll rob one off Untapped because they look better than mine. But using this here like this is great for that sort of thing. So anyway, on with the beer. Very malty, a little bit of chocolate, definitely getting a bit of pine, definitely getting spice. I try really not to drink until I have a weekend off. Unfortunately, that is every other weekend. I do make up for it then, though. Yeah, I found it very difficult to drink, especially when it was overnights. And I wasn't doing beer reviews then, but you couldn't drink before because obviously you go try and get some sleep, and then you get home, and the only time I could drink was in the morning. I bought too expensive. Are you going now? Bag? I bought 2 expensive Cloudwater barrel-aged stouts and a Fuller's vintage ale. I still want to get the Fuller's. Probably get a mini keg and some cans from the bottom shop. Yeah, I think sometimes Disco, I think there will be the green sometimes. It's like Rampant Lion. He put a video out. It got crazy, like 1.5 million views. Cooper's 4X or something. And it bumped his channel up massively. And then what was the other one? Some French YouTuber who's obviously viral did the same, said, oh, go to this channel. And again, that gave him another 5,000 viewers. So it's all down to luck, I think. You know, I don't see as just because you've got a lot of YouTube subscribers that you're any better with 10,000 than you are with 100. You know, I think it's down to the person. A lot of it's down to luck and the rub of the green. at the time. So, lively pour. As you can see, there's the head. Slightly off-white head. Nice ruby bitter. And again, very malty. Malty. I've noticed that, Benjamin. Yeah. Lots and lots of time spent. And not a great amount. Not for the effort he puts in. And I mean, he must be doing 4 hours a day. Bloody hell. I've noticed from COVID times, it's dropped down massively, but it is what it is. I do it for my benefit, not really for the benefits, it's just views. I like it as a hobby. So nice nuttiness coming through on this now. It's an easy drinking beer. Cracking little brewery. One day I'll get over to the brewery and go and visit this brewery and see what they've got in person one day. So many things you want to do, following beer, breweries and all that. I mean, we're supposed to be going into town tomorrow night. So the beer reviews will be later tomorrow night, probably about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock for both of them. He's super, he knows a lot. He absolutely must studied loads because it's funny how all beer reviewers are. I mean, Simon's obviously a bit of a showman and drops himself in it controversially quite a bit, especially when he's had a few beers, obviously. And obviously I'm different to everybody else as well. I probably swear more than anybody else. As for a lot of the other beer reviewers that I know, that I used to know, I don't really see any of their beer reviews anymore. So I have no idea if any of them are doing beer reviews or not these days. Are you going now?
In a minute, yeah, 2 minutes. Appointment's at 10 to. I've got to get parked up in that.
Okie dokie.
I'll walk across the road.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to him. Yeah, is he still doing beer reviews? Beer hooligan? No idea. I don't even see it pop up anymore. But then again, to be honest, people like Paul's beer reviews and some of the others. I don't even see their beer reviews. So whether they're still doing beer reviews or not, no idea. And to be honest, I don't really care about most of them. So anyway, it doesn't really matter if they are or not. I still see Dean's beer reviews. I still see Dean putting out a beer review. And he's a good lad, Dean is. Yeah. But all the beer, no idea. Barry, he's packed up, hasn't he? As far as I know. I've seen something the other week. So interesting. I suppose money and time and obviously drinking too much can... Craft Beer Basic and Craft Beer Channel now. Craft Beer Channel. Oh, that's... Yeah, they're the ones who are quite... they're pretty viral, aren't they? Craft Beer Basic sound. Our man Dave. Yeah. He just goes off on tangents and doesn't give a shit. And it does make me laugh. It does. He's a sound bloke. I'm going down to Neon Raptor tomorrow night. Paul's working at a brewery now. Oh, yeah. Oh, right, yeah. So he's followed his... So, because he was a gardener, wasn't he? I've got to be honest. Days like today when it's chucking it down the rain, I'd rather work at a brewery, doing something I'm really, really interested in. But is it dodgy times to work at a brewery? I'd hate to leave my job, go to a brewery, and the brewery collapses and I've lost my job. You know, it's dangerous. Good evening, Jamie. Just walked in from work. Yeah, not been a great day for work. Well, especially if you work outside, obviously. Work inside, it's not so bad. It's warm-ish. Depending on where you work. You work in a supermarket, it's probably bloody freezing because most supermarkets, crap. I don't watch as many as I used to. I hardly ever catch anybody's beer reviews now. Where's the Pondrian man fella? He upset some beer reviewers. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah. Like Real Ale Craft Beer, the main one. Sometimes though, I say stuff for bedevilment, just to see if it needles people, you know, or just to get a reaction, even though I'm joking. Which car are you taking? The Ford?
No, mine.
Well, you might as well take the Ford, haven't you?
Oh, what? You doing? No, why am I taking the Ford? No, I'm just taking my car.
Okay.
What's that doing, isn't it, anyway?
Mrs. Raggy in the background.
When you finish doing your review.
I will do, yeah.
Before dickheads get it.
Martio. So, nice, easy drinking bitter. From a smallish, if you've not heard of this brewery, they're a smallish brewery based in Matlock Wolds Farm and Crafted Ales. On Adventure Beer, you'll see quite a few of their beers. I'm not sure if they've actually got one. I did the MOT go Monday. Good evening, Mark, by the way. Not long after she got the Qashqai, I don't know, the arm thing on one side had to be replaced, some trackward arm or something, and then there's something else to go with that. So anyway, the other side failed the MOT. So these are things that should never go again. But we've had some good fun with cars this year, and a little bit of a bane of our lives at the moment. Yeah. Oh, that's them going out. Still peeing it down outside. Fucking weather. Absolutely hate the weather. That's the wife. Hey, that's my front door. You get that all day at work. That's why I turn my notifications off. Has anybody else got a ring doorbell? Someone's at your door and it's like, who's that fucker then? Yeah, I mean, obviously this is Advent calendar. You know, it's good to support the breweries. So whenever I do anything like this, obviously I talk about the beer, and if nobody's on, I'll just do the beer review. And if people are chatting, I'll join in on the chat. Like today she's gone out now, so I can actually chat a bit longer, wait till she comes back. Whereas normally she's moaning at me after 40 minutes. You've been 40 minutes. Back in the day with COVID, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Nearly 2 hours down the shed. No wonder I got a bollocking in the end. Yeah, red card came out. Go, all right, good bollocking. No, because I'm driving. I've got to pick the son up later from karate, so no sneaky beers. Yeah. I'd absolutely love one of these impies. Oh, Buffalo Trace barrel-aged Imperial. Oh, that's one of my Saturdays, I reckon. Saturday night beer. Yeah. That little bugger's getting sneaked in somewhere down the line. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no sneaky beers tonight. I dare not when I'm driving. Too many idiots on Nottingham's roads as it is, and it's not just not worth it. Where's that empty bottle? Yeah, I don't know where the impies are. I need to go and find it. Benjamin, actually, you know, I suppose plus shippings it does get you. See, for me, I've got no shipping involved. And the premium, 12 Beers of Christmas premium, Fun Blue Monkey, bloody hell, 85 quid. And I know how much the beers are separately. And you get about 100 quid's worth of beer. And the 6 impies are absolute game changers. It puts them on the same level as the Neon Raptors and Bang the Elephant in quality of impy stout. Really does. I'm super impressed with them. Got soaked today. Yeah, I know that feeling. Got a fucking umbrella as well. I need to get work to pay for something like an umbrella that you strap to your back, or an umbrella that you can put on and like a coat, but with an umbrella sticking out of it. That's what I need. I bought Sidious Overtone Emperor's Brewery Collab, £9.80 a can in my Christmas Day beer. Oh, fair play, fair play. I do like Overtone. Emperor's, though, can be very pricey. Some of his collabs. I think it's a beer time for me. Yeah. Yeah, I've had one of them days. I had a good day at work, and then towards the end, the rain and something that really pissed me off, and it kind of put a rotten end to the day. These things happen, don't they? Everything's in there to test you. Bloody hell. Good evening, Lee. Tracking Manchester trying to sell some 375 million stouts for 16 quid a bottle. 14.5%. See, these 440 mils got one at 13.2%, and they're only a tenner. So for that price, a tenner actually is pretty decent. 375 mil for 16 quid. Ooh, that is pricey. Yeah, I'm not paying 16 quid. I'd need to know that it was a world-class beer before I'm paying 16 quid for a bottle, especially at the moment. I mean, I'll be looking at what Neon Raptor and Bang the Elephant charge on their beers before I make any purchases. But if they want silly money, then I won't do it. I'll just have to try and get them on keg at some stage somewhere. The good thing in Nottingham is their beers are readily available in Nottingham, so I'll get it somewhere. I mean, we're going to Neon Raptor on Friday. Yeah, I'm good. So we was going to go out Sunday for a meal and then to the pub. But now my wife now wants to take my son out tomorrow night because he hasn't been out very much. Take him down to Nottingham City Centre to the Winter Wonderland. Yeah. I was there the other night, shit. But yeah. So we're going to Winter Wonderland so he can have a walk around and all that. And but I've gone on Facebook today and I've put the word out. I said, do Neon Raptor and Liquid Light allow kids in? And up till 7 o'clock they do. So I'm going tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm going to go there, take the Panda Pop bottles, get some beers on Panda Pop bottles to review at home, and because it's cheaper that way. Cheers, Evil Ginge. We got a Christmas pub. It's so expensive. You got a Christmas pub. And yeah, I'll be getting thirds. So thirds are great for me because, generally cheaper than buying a blooming can. And the most I paid for a bottle was 8 quid for the Buxton Yellow Belly a few years ago. And the Omnipolo one from Morrison's too, now I come to think. Yeah, that Omnipolo from Morrison's, they still sell it in Bulwell in Nottingham. 8 quid though. I don't rate it. I think it's fucking overpriced. It's not that great. I didn't really rate any of the Omnipolos that were in Tesco's either. The ones, the collabs are Buxton. Christmas. Yeah, I'm not getting no beer from the Christmas market or food. No. And that's the problem with town as well. So flipping expensive for food. What did I have the other day? Chips and gravy. And I looked at 3 quid for the flipping chips, £1.50 for the gravy. And the bastard charged me 5 quid. I know. Obviously charged me 50 pence for the fucking for the cardboard. 5 quid for chips and gravy. I mean, and there weren't even a lot of chips. Tight bastard. Pardon my French. They apologise for swearing. But it was tight. I've never heard of Yellow Belly, to be fair. Never heard of that. Track Brewery Takeover in Mould Ale House next week. Think I will go. Ooh. I'm hoping when we go up to Prestatyn, John, next October. Yeah. To get into Mould Ale House. I'm hoping that we stop over in Mould on the night before. Get some cheese. Hopefully it's not mouldy. A little bit of a joke there. Yeah. Not a good joke, but a little bit of a joke. I think it's been renamed a couple of times since then. Hipsters make simple things expensive. Gone to M&S to do some shopping, and she had one bag and it was 70 quid. I know. So expensive shopping is. I mean, we've stopped buying presents for everybody else these days. I thought, sod buying presents. And, I'm just looking forward to Christmas at home, to be honest. Might go to a couple of pubs over Christmas, but that's it. And then I'll just, sit and do my beer reviews. That'll be my thing. Come out of the front room, go and do a beer review, or maybe two. If the shed's warm enough, two. I think I paid £12 for Yellow Belly. It was okay. It's that beer that was wrapped in white paper. Looked a bit KK-ish for lows and irony. I've never even heard of that. Yeah, I'm super ready for Christmas. I mean, if I can get 2 or 3 days off next week, then I'm looking at quite a nice break. If I can get the 3 days off, then I break up next Friday. Fucking hell, that'd be fantastic. My son breaks up on the 15th, lucky bleeder. I'm tempted to do some extra hours next week. Yeah, Belly was pretty famous at one point. Never even heard of it. Good evening, Addy. The only Yellow Belly I know is what Bateman's do. Bateman's do Yellow Belly. Yeah. I had that in Lincoln. And yeah. I finished the 20th. Yeah. At the moment, I'm on the 20th. Thursday, I think. But I know I've got a day and I know I've already got a day and a half, Lou, and I'm sure I've got more. I'm just waiting for them to put it on. Once it's on the system, then I'll know. Because I don't want to owe hours. But I definitely fancy having a nice break. I mean, I'm good for going in for 1 day, to be honest. Then off. Yeah. So as long as I get to 2 days, I'll be good. Going for 1 day and it's like, bye. Enjoy your Christmas at work. Not to anybody on here, but certainly to the workmates, as it were. And I know there's functions all around Christmas this year. Last year, they all had a good time off. This year, there's like weddings on the 23rd. And there's a breakfast on Christmas morning. And then on the 28th, there's a wedding as well. So all good fun. That was another beer that got the hump about this name Buxton introduced. A bit of fuss about it at the time. Yeah, because Bateman's, they call their beer Yellow Belly, don't they? Interesting. Can't beat, please. Recommend a good beer to have for Christmas dinner. Adnam's Broadside. Depends what you're eating, though, doesn't it? At the end of the day, depends what you're eating. I would say any beer. But that's just me being me. But certainly, Christmas dinner, best bitters. I mean, I normally have a glass of wine with a Christmas dinner. Not be having one this year because I don't think we'll have any wine in the house. Unless someone buys me a bottle of ale. Okay, I better knock off. Anyway, quickly finish this review. So, ruby bitter, very malty, bit of chocolate, spicy, easy drinking. For me, good 4.1 out of 5. And I better knock off and bring that back. Thank you for watching. See you at 9 o'clock tonight. Cheers all.